Hey guys! Today I wanted to do a little challenge for myself. So I went into the very well known Monster Girl Maker and I decided to give myself a set of rules when I made it. I pressed random 5 times and that's what I had to work with. And the rules were that I could change the colors because, as you could see, the colors randomly are horrible. And I could also, if in a section there were 3 things, I could remove only one, and I had to keep the other 2, because if you keep the 3, sometimes you can't even see what's going on. There was too much going on. There's already too much going on, but at least I could change the colors, and that's what I did. I went with this pastel palette with purples and pinks and a bit of all the darker colors, very pastel goth, which is honestly what I like. And then I started drawing. I struggled a little bit with the shape of the face because I didn't really know if I wanted it to be round like in the image or a bit more sharp. I ended up going with a bit more round, but not completely. I don't know. I wanted to make it look a bit innocent, but not completely, because I feel like her expression is a bit naughty, right? So that's what I went with. I'm very happy with the shape of the neck because I usually always get that wrong. The hair was a bit difficult because there's like a few loose strands and a couple of like loose hairs like that, and a weird bun in the back. I wasn't very sure how to do it because also it was kind of hidden by the ears and those whatever those frilly things are, which you'll see later I'll struggle a bit with. Especially I think the hamster ears is my hamster ears, I guess. I don't know. It's my least favorite part of the whole drawing. But yeah, this is the sketch, and I was trying to get everything that was shown in the maker in the drawing and get in there all the elements. Okay, so here I started inking. As you can see, I went with a thicker line than I usually go for because I wanted it to be a bit faster. This was mostly to like challenge myself to put all the elements in there more than to make a super good piece of art. I think it was a good choice. It was so much faster that I didn't have to, I don't know, care so much for all the small details. Is much easier when the line is a bit thicker, and also gives it like a nice cartoony look that I really enjoyed. I always find the line art to be the most boring part because it's really just redoing what's underneath. Is most definitely not my all-time favorite part, but I think it came out right. Maybe I'll have something more interesting to see when we get to the color. For now, enjoy the speed painting. Painting. I do have to say that getting the iPad with Procreate was amazing. I am so happy, so extremely pleased with the program, and so extremely pleased with the iPad in itself. I can use it to record speed paintings like this. I can use it to edit video. I don't need to go through my computer. The lines are amazing. There's a tilt function that not even like Wacom tablets have, at least not the ones I've used, which was absolutely incredible if you ask me. I was completely astonished that the iPad could do that. And yeah, I mean, if you can afford it, because obviously it's not cheap, it's Apple, I totally recommend it. There's so many tutorials if you want to learn how to use Procreate. It's a very, very good program. I think there are other programs that are very good, but I don't know, because everyone was using this, I just downloaded this one and I haven't looked back. I really, really like it, and I think you should really try it. Okay, now for the colour. I went and selected that, filled it with white, so it made it a bit easier for me to then add colour. Oh yeah, I put pink for a second, then I went back to white because I don't know, I'm just like that. It's not, I thought it was going to be more to say about the colour, but now that I think about it, I just kind of picked the colours from the image and used those basically. It's a bit hard to do gradients with Procreate, but with the finger tool, like the smudge tool, you can get a bit of a gradient, but it's not like super smooth like you can get with other programs. But to be honest, I don't really use gradients all that much. I don't really paint with it. I mostly do like more of a cartoony style, so there was really no much there's not much difference for me. You can see I smudged the nose a bit because I do like to do my little red noses, and a bit. The problem is that this app uses a lot of gradients, so that's the only thing, but otherwise it's not much of a drama. Just go with it. Color the little ears then. I think that's the only place I actually made a change in color, because I didn't like the inside of the ear being pink, just like the outside of the ear, so I ended up leaving the little tuft of you can see that I colored pink completely in one ear, and then I changed my mind and I liked the little tuft white, so that's what I did. I added those weird pink tears. I don't know why she's crying. Maybe she has an infection. Oh yeah, I almost forgot those little spikes on her face. Added that, colored that, added the tears, infection on the other eye. I'm sorry, that's gross. Then I colored the line art, and then I added on top of it a layer of color because I like to do that to make it more pastely, and basically that's it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and save the bees.